Hi. So today we gonna stretch our backs um, in this super cute studio in my hometown actually. So welcome. Let's get your yoga mats and we just need one yoga block or a thick book, something to substitute the block if you don't have it. We will start from well, we have to go on our hands and our knees. Uh, but we'll start with just moving our body back and forth like a wave. So we can start with sitting, like going back and then going uh, forward, and just doing this kind of a wave, everyone in their own pace, and do it how you feel it. Try to move your spine, and that's it. It doesn't matter if your head goes first and your back is going up or down first. You can try and go low with your belly on the floor. Just stay up on your hands. And then we'll go into a regular cat cow. So knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. And we start with the pelvis, which is stacking, and then we are arching. No, we are rounding the whole back. And after that, the head goes down. That's what as we breathe out. And when we breathe in, we relax. We let our chest go down. Try also starting with your pelvis. So um, when we are rounding the back, we are starting the back and then rounding it. And then as we are releasing, breathing in, we will arch the lower back. So the pelvis will also move and then the whole back. But if it's like too much, uh, I always explain it in every video that we are doing it. I feel like it's getting more complicated to explain it again and again. So, yeah, just start with your pelvis, make again a wave, and the head goes last. And when you're ready, like done this 8, 10 times, let's go in a child pose. We'll take 10 deep breaths. So, if someone doesn't know, we are sitting on our heels. Knees are a bit wider than the chest, so the chest can go in between the knees, in between the legs. We are putting down our head or forehead or the chin if someone prefers, and the hands are in front, like extended in front of us. You can swing left and right, like a little bit, but you can just lay down there. I sometimes like to do this because it feels good, but that's not like necessary. Okay, let's go up, like push yourself up slowly with your hands, and we'll go back. Oh no, we haven't been sitting before. So we'll sit now. Um, and we will start with opening and closing our chest. So squeeze your scapulas behind and keep your shoulders low and take 3 deep breaths. Yeah, keep your shoulders low. And then after those 3 deep breaths, just release. Um, Repeat it 5 times total. Um, so yeah, just remember about counting your breaths. Remember about squeezing scapulas behind. Like you're really trying to push your to open your chest. Um, and the shoulders so they are not coming like really close to your ears. That's it. Keep your hands wherever it's comfortable. For me, it's on my knees. Um, yeah, it could be on your lap. Now we'll interlace our fingers, put the hands on the back of our heads, look down. Shoulders are low and elbows are close to each other. They are not flaring out, and we are not pulling our head down. Hands are there only to add some weight, not to be active, not to pull the head down. Once again, take 10 deep breaths. And if I don't say it, it's always 10 repetitions, be it like 10 actual repetitions, be it 10 breaths, like in this pose. And yeah, always remember to breathe when you're doing your stretches. Now, let's put one hand on the opposite ear and tilt our head towards the shoulder that's of the bent hand. Shoulders are low, and the hand that's free, it's pulling our shoulder down, but also bend the wrist of that hand, so there is extra stretch felt. I can feel it in my palm and like above my elbow, so it's a nerve stretch. I hope it's not too much. If it's too much, just relax your hand, okay? And after 10 breaths, look down, like diagonally down, because now we want to stretch the a little bit more to the back, but side of our neck. 10 deep breaths, and we'll be doing uh, the whole thing on the other side, like starting with the hand on the opposite ear, and first just looking straight, and then looking down. So count your own breaths. Remember to keep your shoulders low and try with the with the bent wrist. I'm sometimes so annoyed with my braces. It's like, oh, I feel sometimes I'm mumbling or I can feel my mouth being annoyed by the braces. I hope I get rid of them soon. At least the upper one. I'm also recording this after I've been sick the whole week, so you can hear my voice being a little bit different and also speaking more from my nose. Um, Yesterday I was recording the Polish version, and I started coughing at the end quite badly. I hope it will not happen today. I feel way better today. Mm, yeah, I haven't been drinking this much water. I don't have to yet, so it feels like my throat is better. All right. Let's change our legs. Like if you had right leg in front, now put it in the back, and we'll go back to opening the chest. But now shoulders low and elbows are in one line with your shoulders. This is hard for me. So if you have a mirror, I did not have it. Try and get it. And we'll go with our elbows to the back and squeezing the scapulas and also taking 3 deep breaths and then really relaxing, releasing. And do it again like 5 times. So 3 breaths and repeat it 5 times. And yeah, pay attention to your shoulders, like shoulders low, elbows high, like in one line. Um, yeah, if you have a mirror, it's very helpful. Because yeah, I was feeling like my elbows are kind of high. I also don't, you don't want to put them too high. Um, it should be one line. Mm, yeah, remember to count your breaths. And once we are done, then we'll just do a little twist. So one hand, like if it's my right hand, I'll put it on the left lap and look back. So twisting the back, and the hand that's free is just going behind. Take 10 deep breaths and then switch sides. So yeah, now I'm going with my right hand on my left lap. Yeah, I said it the opposite way before. So, but yes, I hope it's not confusing. This one is pretty simple exercise to explain, I hope. And there's always the video. That's why, yeah, we are not just listening to instructions, but we're also watching them. That's so helpful. But instructions are good for little details. Okay, now we are getting this yoga block or our thick book, and we are putting one leg flexed, like foot flexed, on the block, and our hands are going like we are laying towards that leg, but a little bit to the side that our sole is facing. So this is my left leg, so my hands are going to the right, not like absolutely far to the right, just tiny bit to the right. And where your yoga block and your leg should be, how far away from your body, it's up to you. If you're feeling stretch, if you're feeling the stretch in your leg already, that's that's a great place. If you want, you can move the yoga block in your leg and try, yeah, how it feels in a different at a different distance. 10 breaths as usually, and I think this will be the only exercise we need the yoga block for. It's a really nice glute stretch, and I can also feel it like in the back of my leg and in my lower back. But yeah, that's individual where exactly we feel it. Um, so this is it, and after this we'll go in a frog. So if you need to, you can put some extra padding under your knees. Some people like to use pillows because they slide on the floor easily, and we want to put our knees as far away from each other as possible. And then we'll be moving our hips back and forth. Uh, where are your feet? Wherever it's comfortable for you. We are focusing on the hips going like in front of the line of our knees and then behind the line of our knees. Okay? This one, let's hold it. Like, let's stay in this position for. I probably did like 20 moves, like back and forth. You do it as many times it feels good for you. Uh, Sometimes this position, for some people, it can be a bit demanding, but it's a really good one, and it's worth to get used to it. It's really, it's really nice. And after our repetitions, we'll go and lay down on the floor, like with our backs on the floor, with we'll start laying down with the legs bent, hips wide apart. And first we'll just do this movement with our pelvis where we tuck it, and as we tuck it we can feel, like we can also squeeze our abs, and then we can feel that our lower back is flat on the floor. And then as we breathe in and we release, there is a space between our lower back and the floor. Let's do it like 10 times. The movement may be very tiny, for some, for many, uh, but yeah, we'll need this awareness of this movement for our next exercise. So let's work on it for a while. Yeah, put your hands wherever if you want, you can put them on your lower belly. So yeah, you can feel the movement also with your abs, also with your hand. So yeah, as you breathe out, you flatten the back. As you breathe in, once again you relax. Um, I hope that's clear what's happening here. Yeah, you can see the movement um, in the video. Alright, so let's go. Put our legs maybe a little bit closer if they were as far as mine. Then we start with the stacking the pelvis under, and then our whole back starts going up, 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 vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we take a deep breath when we are up, and then as we breathe out, we start putting our back vertebrae by vertebrae slowly down. And then we can take another breath in, and as we breathe out, we go with our butts up. So that's. Oh no, there's one more thing to this exercise. Think like try to feel your legs. They are not together. You can see that they are apart, but we are trying to squeeze them as if they were wanting to come together. And this way we can also use them to push our butts higher up. So now let's do it. If this is difficult for someone, I'd say start with 5, but do it carefully. If you're fine with it, do it 10 times. Of course, there is always 8 in between for anyone who doesn't want to do 5 or 10. So eventually, you do everything as you feel, right? I'll just tell you what would be the nice optimal amount and how many times I did it. But no one is checking. That's the nice thing about home workouts. So please try to 10. But yeah, if you don't feel like, just tackle pelvis. Remember about this vertebrae by vertebrae. Remember about squeezing your legs and yeah, feeling how your body is moving in a nice wave. I really did it 10 times, so now I have plenty of time to speak. But maybe I shouldn't because it's not good for my throat yet. Alright, now relax one leg, extend it, and the other one, bring your knee as close as possible to your chest. Hug that leg, relax your feet, and make sure that the knee of the bent leg is going close to your chest. It's not going to the side. Keep breathing. And now let's change legs. So the other knee is coming towards your chest. Hug it and try to hug it as tightly as possible. The other leg is relaxing down on the floor, just like the feet. They are not flexed, they are relaxed, can be pointed, but mostly relaxed. And take your 10 deep breaths. We'll be staying on the floor. Now we'll just put our feet together and hold them, and the knees will go to the sides now. So as far to the side as possible. It's like the butterfly position, just done laying down, not sitting. So we're trying to bring the feet towards us, and the knees trying, we're trying to push our knees away from the body. Yeah, 10 breaths. I guess if your hands are not reaching your feet, you can always a little bit more up with your upper body. Okay, next we'll put one leg back down on the floor, and the other one we put our hands on the flexed foot. Like you see, the knee is staying to the side, so not like the knee is not looking up towards our head. It's trying to go more to the side, and we're just pressing this foot. What more? Let's try to keep our shoulders down on the floor, but if one of them is coming too high up, it's okay. Let's focus on pushing, like pressing that leg, and the knee is 90 degrees. So try to do also that. And the other leg is absolutely relaxed. Foot is relaxed, knee is relaxed. Take your 10 deep breaths. And then we'll put one ankle on the opposite, like above the opposite knee. And we'll be once again pulling the leg towards our chest. Now it's being blocked by the other leg. Um, so flex the foot of the leg that's closer to you, and the other foot is relaxed. And we are taking 10 deep breaths. If you want to, you can push away the knee of the leg that's closer to you, but that's like an extra. And after 10 breaths, switch legs. So, yeah, focus on flexing the foot of the leg that's closer to you, pulling the leg um, that's further away towards your chest, and that may be it. You may feel the stretch, enough of the stretch. For me, it's usually enough, but sometimes I feel like adding extra and pushing away the knee just to get some more. But it's up to your individual preferences, predispositions. Mm, right. Now we'll put one leg, like cross legs, when they are bent, and we'll drop them to one side. So to the side of the leg that is the bottom leg. Now you can see that my left leg, yes, my left leg was the bottom one, so I dropped my knees to the left. And make sure your shoulders are both down on the floor. We are not trying to put the knees down on the floor, we are going for the spinal rotation. So yeah, you can also turn your head away towards the other side, that your legs are. Yeah, and you can extend your hands to the sides, so it helps you to keep them down on the floor. 10 deep breaths, then switch sides. We did a lot of exercises on the back, like laying down on the back today, and I hope now your backs are feeling better. I really like spinal twists like that for my lower back, which is, yeah, always there is something with it. Not like I don't have any more the big issues, any big aches or pains. Uh, but if I'm sitting like for too long, for example, recording a voiceover, then I'm gonna feel my lower back sometimes when I move. So, right, let's move. Let's massage our lower back a little bit with. So put your hands on the knees are bent, and move your hips like in circles. You know, you can keep your knees together, you can open your legs, whatever feels better for you at this point. Yeah, go one way, the other. Then we'll do some crunches, but these crunches we are using our lower abs to raise our butts off the floor. And it's once again a tiny move. So yeah, focus on using your lower abs and that your belly, you want it to be flat for this one. So do it 10 times and then yeah, do whatever stretch. And through the side, we'll go and sit down. Yes. And once again, we'll do a spinal twist. One leg is extended and the other one goes above it. And then the one that's bent, we are like hugging with the opposite hand and we look back. And the free hand is once again going like back. So, and we are trying to look after it. Take 10 deep breaths, then switch sides. I hope this exercise is clear. If you like ever have any questions about the exercise or something related, you can message me and ask. So each side taking 10 deep breaths. Then let's go back to the center. We can cross our legs again and put hands on the back of our head again. And then we are opening the chest one more time. Now with the elbows being up. And we can use our elbows to squeeze the scapulas more. I guess you can feel how it works. And look up, but don't like break your neck. Don't look like above your, like to the point that's right above you. Just look a little bit up. Um, that's it. 10 deep breaths, and then you can round your back and look down. And yeah, we can do some swings. You can keep your legs cross extended. Just round your back and hang in there for a few breaths. And then once you're ready, we will slowly stand up. Oh no. Yeah, let's go in a child pose because it's nice and relaxing. And after that, we'll stand up. So this is a good one when we want to do a forward fold. After that, take your few deep breaths in a child pose. That's a lot of breaths. Now let's push ourselves up, up, up slowly. And when you're sitting, push, go up with your legs, and then bend your knees and slowly go up with your torso. Before that, you can just hang in there. It was a very slow getting up. Um, I think this session was more relaxing than like demanding, I'd say. So I hope you also feel good and slow and chill. And yes, thank you for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. Um, Thank you. Bye.